Welcome back, everyone. We are here today, this glorious day, for another episode of Agrarian Skies. This is it, guys. This is episode 20. We are here for the final... King Slime. We are here for the final episode of our regularly scheduled Agrarian Skies releases. I'd like to show you a little bit of the work I've gotten done. We can take a look at a few quests. My project chest is a little full. We've got some things I want to complete today. Slowly back up to it here. Be suspenseful. Be suspenseful. And wow. We have a lot to do today. I've wrapped some glass around our auto spawning unit. I made a platform out in a taiga to try to get a blizz, and those blizzes they spawned outside the glass like some of the creatures do sometimes, and unfortunately they started attacking my animals over here. We can't have that. I have some sheep in here now for some purple wool, still going strong on the fungus drippings and the strong bones, and making those extra QDSs was a great idea. Why don't we go ahead and look at those, because they'll be nice and fast to just kick through here real quick. That QDS has been running constantly. So we have the sewage one out there. We've got the milk and mushroom stew in here. And they have a lot of it there. You guys will probably remember last time I did this and forgot to claim it. So alveary blocks, I've gotten quite a few of those already, so I'll just grab a reward bag. Fungus drippings will do the same. Rune of sacrifice, I don't need them right now. Let's go with another reward bag. Strong bones, I'll go with the reward bag on that as well. And the smelly sewage, grab another reward bag. So we've just started this episode, and we have a whole bunch of new stuff to play with here. I'm going to take these and I guess tuck them in here for now. Go ahead and put these on. What do we have? We have 2 graders and 4 epics already. And 4 lives, some attuned drones. Let me run up and put those with the bees. Oh, you didn't see that yet. Come over here to my good bee chest. Those purples we're going to have to use for the Purple Madness quest. Soon enough, that's going to be the priority. Okay. Alright, let's keep going here. What else do we have? We have 2 with unclaimed rewards. Is it? Yeah, I think I have my zombies again. Got quite a bit in here. Today I intend to turn in 10,000 tomatoes and 1,000 spaghetti and meatballs. Why don't we start with the tomatoes? Because that'll be easy to set up while we work on other stuff here. Do a QDS. Get that out of the way. I've properly measured everything out here. So we'll grab some item ducts. Grab a lever and some redstone. I don't know how much I'll need. I'm just going to grab a bunch of it. And here. And of course we need the crescent hammer that I never remember to grab. Guess I should have turned these around, huh? And I can't. Oh well. We'll know it's done because it'll tell us it's done. So we're going to select that and add it to that guy. And then if we just pop our lever on here, that should start working. And if it doesn't, I'm going to cry because that's going to use a lot of the tomatoes. There we go. Alright, now we'll let that work while we go ahead and we cook some spaghetti. I will probably speed up the spaghetti stuff a bit because it is actually pretty in-depth. So we have 1,000 spice leaves, 1,000 fresh water, 1,000 milk, 1,000 cooked steaks here, 1,000 wheat, 1,000 tomatoes, and we have 2,000 salt. So we'll go ahead and pull the recipe up here, and it's just a bunch of little stuff. So step one, we need to make the pasta. So we need to make all the butter for that, which is a saucepan, a milk product, and our salt. You know what? I'm just going to describe this process first. So once we make the butter, we'll go ahead and combine it with dough, which is water, flour, salt, and a mixing bowl. Once we have that, combine all that in a mixing bowl, and that'll give us the pasta. Put that in a saucepan with the tomato and the spice leaf. That'll give us our spaghetti, and then we can combine that with the cooked steak to make the spaghetti and meatballs. Now, I will go ahead and cook all of this, and I'll speed up the footage while I do. You probably don't want to watch me do a whole lot of clicking at regular speed. So I'll just do that quickly, and I'll be back with you in, probably a few seconds. There we go. 1,000 spaghetti and meatballs. Wow. Sorry that looked so derpy, guys. Oh, it finished all our tomatoes. Grab our reward bag. Go over to that tab over here, I guess you could say. This page, our spaghetti and meatballs page. I'm not going to do anything fancy for this. We're just gonna grab them all and submit them. so my inventory doesn't clog too much. Just come over here and throw everything I have in our little chest. Let's take a look at what else we have going on here. We need to do not so fast food, which is bacon mushroom burgers. We need to do surf and turf, which is leafy fish sandwiches. It's only 1,000 of them, isn't it? I could do that. Yeah, I could do those. Not today, but I could do those. We need 50,000 lettuce. Can I sleep this rain away? No. Well, the lettuce, I am on my way toward. It's everywhere. So, these barrels hold 4,096 of whatever you pop in them. So let's just round that down to 4,000. To make 50,000 of them, that means we'll need 10, 12 and a half barrels or so. So I have 5, 6 full ones, which means we're about halfway there, give or take. I have enough wheat to last a little while, so for these other quests that require burgers, sandwich buns, whatever they want to call them, it shouldn't be too hard to pull all the wheat I need out of there. Got a little more here just in case. Oh, see, an extra barrel. Tomatoes. I have potatoes. Got some carrots growing over here. Oh, full barrel of carrots. Which means my chest is probably overflowing and I don't have any barrels on me. Will be soon. Okay, well, I'll have to come back over here and worry about that later. Tree farm as well is jammed up again. Or out of power. Nope, we're jammed up. Oh boy. Well, I tried to alleviate the jamming problem down here with some barrels for things, but these keep getting full as well. So I'm stocked up on oak wood, birch wood, the rubber wood, the raw rubber, clay balls, and it's not the first barrels that are full of those. Put the deep storage unit for the jungle wood over here. I have 180,000 jungle wood and nothing to use it on. Still over here making more dirt. I've not decided if we're going to proceed further this way or not. What is that orange biome down here? Is that a desert? Yeah, the rain stopped. Must be a desert. Maybe I'll put something out here. Don't know for sure. Thumb Tower is doing its work, being all thummy and stuff. While we're over here, let's take a look at our magic section. 86% done Hell's Kitchen. Alright, so today I want to do the Ritual of the Full Spring, which I believe means I have some things over here. Let's go ahead and type that in. I decided to go with the hopefully easier recipe here, as this one does not react well, so I don't know for sure if that one's going to work. But to be fair, if this one doesn't work, we can't do this yet. So it looks like our setup is over in the project chest. For as much as I'm in the project chest section over here, I should probably make a new warp point. Dead stun. Let's see. Here it is. Doesn't look quite the same, but let's head over to the tower and we'll do it all the same. So we need one Ritual of the Full Spring. I don't know what the Ritual of the Full Spring is, but we need one of them. Let's go ahead and pop those in there to free up some space. And here we need an air inscription tool, which is 1000 LP and a gas tier. Okay, could buy that. 1000 LP and a magma cream makes the fire. 1000 LP and a block of lapis makes the water. And likewise 1000 LP and an obsidian makes the earth. Where's my... is that the divination sigil? Yeah. How much LP do we have? 14. So yeah, we need a bit more. How much do we have now? 56. And we need 4,000. So I think we're good. They all had to be in tier 3, and this is now a tier 3 altar. Thanks to our addition of this guy last time. There's that. And there's that. Beyond the basic stuff for quests, I have to admit I have not really done anything with blood magic. I don't know what else there is in blood magic. Come on, there you go. Let's put that back up there before I kill myself with it. That's the wrong thing. This goes here. I don't know if the order matters, but apparently it won't let me put the recipe in. Let's at least view it. Okay, blue here, green there, aquamarine there, red there. Awesome. Is that... okay, so we got it. Sweet. For this, although oh, we're not done. Oh, we're not done. Bound blade. Okay. May cause a bad day. Doesn't tell me how to make it. What's the book say? Construct the ritual of binding. So the ritual of binding. Binding agent, key of binding. I don't know if that's quite what I need. Is this the ritual of binding? You know what? I'm sorry to say, I don't think I can do this right now because I really have no idea what's going on. I'm going to have to do a little reading first. Oh, sorry about that. Let's go back over here and see what else we can do, though. I know we can do a little bit here. In fact, no we can't. I lied, because I need more research for that. But, I thought that due to... and of course my Thaumonomicon's over at the tower. Let me grab that so I can describe what I was talking about. Due to the way this required all of this magic, and the way that the things in here require great wood, I was at a little bit of an impasse. I wasn't sure what I had to do. So I went ahead and I captured in my safari nets a couple pecks, and I ended up trading with them. And I was able to get great wood and silver wood out of these trades. So let's go ahead and turn these in. I mean, it only takes a great wood, but I'm assuming by the way that this seems to be worded that it's probably going to ask me for a silver wood as well. So let's turn in the great wood. No, it only wanted that one. Wonderful. Go with a green, I guess. Put that on there. Because I have these up here, I'll pop those in there. Only a greater bag for that? Pfft, rip off. Anyway. That will let me do a couple of these things for next time. Well, for the stream, not next episode. I'd also like to take care of some of these. I think we did this on... No, we started doing this. I remember this now. But we ended up getting stuck with the serum. Because I didn't have my Imperial bees yet, I couldn't do the royal jelly. Now that I have the bees, and I made a couple pieces for the alveary set up here. Let's get a bunch of stuff going on here. Because I made these, it counted them for this quest as well. So I'm just gonna select these. Ooh, I get Valiant out of these. I like that. I like that quite a bit. There's an epic bag for us. No, I'll forget about that in there. But I will have to come back through here to clean things up. So, I'm just gonna stuff it in there for now. Now I can sleep the night away. As you can see, the project chest is a bit full today. Put my Valiants over here. On a normal world, the Valiants can be rather useful. They produce... I'm not sure if the Valiants themselves or if it's the next evolution of the Valiants, but they'll produce cocoa beans, and the highest tier of them will actually... they will attack any hostile mobs in the area. Okay, so... what'll be easiest to do first? Probably this. So, we need to turn in a few alveary blocks here. Alveary, the fan, the heater, the lighting, and the housing. Now, I have the lighting, frame housing, and the alveary from our reward bags. I have enough of them, I feel comfortable giving them up. The rest, we're going to have to make out of something in here somewhere. Ah. Now we'll come over to this guy. So, what we need to do for these is... like so, I believe? No, of course not. So we need a fan and a heater. Oh, I had it backwards. So that'll make the heater. And the fan was this way, right? Yes. And we will, I think it's just one of them. I'd be angry if it wasn't. Okay. So, we have that. Take a reward bag for my troubles. Another greater. Okay. A quarter heart. Oh, man. That's a shame. A quarter heart. I'm so spoiled. Okay. What is this one? Impregnated? Untreated, impregnated, and soul. Okay. The impregnated is going to take a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. That'll be fun to do. The soul frame I can do now. That's easy. But the impregnated sticks, that's going to take a little bit of extra time. So, we're not going to do them at the moment. But we can go ahead and do the genetic manipulation. Okay. I don't feel like running around. Let's take care of some of this stuff first. Do we really care about apples? Okay. So let's go back to go with the flow here. You saw I have gelid cryothium in my inventory now. So we'll grab a bucket, and it's gonna want only 160 buckets. That's better than I expected. And pyrotheum, we have that as well. And that's also going to want... Oh, that only wants 50 buckets? Wow. Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult. 2 half hearts here. And we have in for the hoarding 100 double compressed sand. There you go. 8,100. Yeah, 8,100 sand. 8,100 sand. Only a good reward bag. I haven't gotten a good reward bag in a while. Alright, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quests in there. Now, one of the first things I'm going to do on the stream is this one. I will set up a small machine. I'm going to tear down up here's smeltery. And essentially the system I had going here to feed in cobblestone and make the seared stone, I'm going to continue. Except that between the igneous extruder and the smeltery, I'm going to put a pulverizer. 2 of them. So I can convert from the cobble into gravel, then the gravel into sand, and pump that right in. And then just have this automatically kicking out the blocks of clear glass. Since this tended to create more than the smeltery could smelt, at least faster than it could, I'll probably just have one igneous extruder splitting off into 2 different areas. One here, and one to just a bank of... I don't know if I'm going to use redstone furnaces or regular furnaces. I'm not sure if the glass comes out of a redstone furnace or if that's a different glass as well. Yeah, so I'll probably just use a redstone furnace then. Okay. That's probably one of the first things I'll do when we start streaming. Okay, the rest of that we're not worried about at the moment. We've done everything we can in there. I think we've done everything we can in there. Has this opened yet? No. Bragging rights. Okay. Why don't we save that? Because that's for bragging. Let's do the bees and trees first. We have some genetic manipulation to do. Make an inoculator, a purifier, a gene pool, and a synthesizer. And that's going to be these guys. But why don't we take a quick break? Been going for a little while here. I'll try to make some room and straighten up, and then we'll be back momentarily. I will do the next crafting stages then. And yeah, that sounds like a plan for the rest of this episode. Alright, I'll be back in a second then, guys. Alright, guys. It's another beautiful morning here in the sky. And I'm sure you recall we still have quite a bit more to do here. Cleaned up a little bit, straightened up our task area for any more crafting we have to do. I'm just going to put that right there. Since I've hopped down here accidentally a couple times, why don't I go ahead and show you guys the basement. From a long time ago in the series, you may remember my little section underneath the cactus farm grinder. It comes down. Well, I've decided to make a full basement out of it. We are very spacious down here for activities and movies and stuff. I've redesigned our little hanging area for the auto spawner activation. And those guys are still just as loud as ever up there. I really don't know what I intend to put down here. I just wanted enough room to put things down here. So we'll worry about this stuff later. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get back to work, shall we? So when we left, I was talking about the genetic machines from the Extra Bees mod. Now these are the ones I'm familiar with. I've never actually played with the Gendistry ones before. Let's go ahead and make these. It wanted a synthesizer. So I need an advanced genetic machine, some soul sand, a little redstone, and some glass. It wanted an inoculator, I think. And this is where I needed to make my empty serum bottles, and it's also why I couldn't make them before. But now that I have some Imperial bees up there working, we're doing a lot better. There's an inoculator. How about a purifier? Some gas tiers, an advanced machine, little glass, make it look pretty, and some redstone. And the other one was a sequencer, I think? No, a gene pool. A gene pool, that's right. Now I'm not going to hook these up just yet. What these machines will essentially do is allow me to melt bees down for DNA. It will allow me to pull off various traits from the bees, such as the amount of offspring they provide and their lifespans, for example. And I can place those traits on other bees. Okay, I have quite a bit going on in my bee pouch there. When we did that, is there anything new that it gave us? No? Okay. So, our industrial upgrades. This starts getting into Gendistry. If you recall from this quest, we need to make the genetic sampler and the imprinter and the industrial apiary. Well, I can plug these upgrades into it to allow me to automate the bees, to increase their lifespan, to increase their production. There's a whole bunch of them to work with. How far they'll pollinate, what their territory is, make it more humid, less humid, etc. Now, for our quest, we need to do a few of these. I think that's 5 of them. I think there's a 6th we need to do somewhere in here. Or, no, that is 6. Okay, that's 6. See if we have enough room in my inventory for all of these. It's a lot of the same stuff over and over. A lot of bronze, a lot of plates, things like that, so should be good. No, I'll clean up afterwards. Okay, so what do we need? We need an automation upgrade, which is one of these upgrade frames, which wasn't too bad. A little redstone, a little gold, and some tin. We wanted lifespan, or the automation first. So we'll just take this guy. I'll just put all 6 in because we're going to need them. A lot of bronze for these, though. think that was the most painful part of this. All the bronze. So we have an automation upgrade. We need a lifespan upgrade. Why they wanted fermented spider eyes to increase something's lifespan, I don't know. They tend to be bad, detrimental on my lifespan. Production upgrade. So another gear. Even more bronze. Need some of this royal jelly for these guys too. Alright, what else? A heater upgrade. Alright, we need a netherrack. I could buy that. Lighting a netherrack on fire to heat it up. That makes sense, somewhat. We'll need a dryer upgrade. Some sand. Yeah, sand is a good dehumidifier. I could buy that as well. And these climate control modules. They're not too bad. Again, a whole bunch of bronze. Or that's the use of them. This way. A whole bunch of bronze and some redstone. They're painful. I had to make a lot of bronze. Lot of bronze. We have the desert emulation upgrade. I guess I should be in here, huh? Desert emulation is an environmental processor. Even more bronze. And some sand. This environmental processor was painful with the diamonds. I only have about 2 stacks of them. I didn't want to give them up if I could help it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Have that. We'll get modest, a half heart, and a reward bag. This. What is this? Trees. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna work on tree stuff next. Very nice. Hill cherry and banana. Is that a different banana than that? Because I already have bananas. Blue maho, plum, lime. I'll probably take the reward bag. I did some tree breeding on the previous map pack. I didn't find it to be difficult, just time consuming. The trick was to just make sure there were only the type of trees nearby that you wanted. I'm just going to do that to make things easier. 2 greater bags, and I'll put our bees up here. I did already have modest, but I'm not going to turn down freebies. Alright. So obviously I'm not prepared to do this quest. I didn't even know what it was going to be. Magnet one I'm not necessarily looking forward to. I have one and it probably won't accept that, or probably want me to make one. We did everything we can in there. Everything we can in there. Everything we can in there. Did this open up yet? No. This thing needs to open up. It says with all of this we did in here, these 2 stacks in here and 5 stacks in there, this quest is 14% of that. That scares me a little bit. I don't know what the other quest is going to be, but we'll find out soon enough. So what I wanted to do today is a little bit of this. I may have to be over in the thumb tower for this. And again, this won't complete the quest, just most of it. Give me my book. So we need to do this guy. Yes, we'll have to be over in the thumb tower. So let's go over there. Here's my wand. We should have enough charge in here. If not, I'll go give it a quick... Didn't I just grab that? I moved it. I moved it in the chest. Awesome. Okay, so... do that. And this will give us an alchemical furnace. Now, it's usually a lot harder in Thumbcraft, but we can also make a V-filter. Wrong one. The V-filter is usually silver wood log requiring, but thanks to the Sky Alchemy, we can make a cheaper version of the filter using these silk meshes and a couple gold ingots. It's not painful at all. And we also needed, I think this was it. Yes, this will make our arcane alembic. Wrong one. Okay. And we'll still need the alchemical centrifuge and the alchemical construct. Now this is where I said we'd have to wait until later, because I finally opened up the centrifuge, and that requires a construct. The construct is requiring the great wood planks, which I did not have until shortly before I started recording this episode. So I will have to work on that later. But that's part of that down. That's good. And that gets us to the meat and potatoes of this here episode. Let's start with these guys. Because these are easy for me to remember the recipe of. Pop a chest here. That'll give us some cargo drop-off rails. We'll pop lapis here. That'll give us passenger drop-off rails. Put a chest here. That's a cargo pickup rail. And a lapis here is a passenger pickup rail. I don't have room to make a railway system. Why would I bother with rails, you ask? Well, because we can finally work on Mine Factory Reloaded's bragging rights. We needed to make those rails, and I'm just going to dump them off in here because we have a lot of stuff to make. I'm just going to fill my inventory up here. I won't bother trying to remember these recipes. I'm going to use NEI for the bulk of these. So let's look at it this way. Not with the extra E. Alright. So we need an auto enchanter. Easy enough. Somewhere. We just have to find it. Was it down here? No, it was definitely up here. Was it? Was it? Do I have any idea what I'm talking about? Okay, there it is. Auto enchanter. Alright. The obsidian and diamonds I can understand. They're part of a regular enchanting table. Machine frames I can understand because Mine Factory Reloaded, everything uses them. Books. Books? Sure, why not? Redstone reception coil. This is the one that's gold. And we need a little bit of plastic because everything requires plastic in Mine Factory Reloaded. Ta-da, there's that. A weather collector. I saw that one up here already. Alright. Fence. Copper. Redstone thingy. Boom, boom, and there we go. Weather collector. Composter. That's in here somewhere too. I know I saw it. There it is. Okay, I'm not sure what the bricks are for with that. Machine frame, pistons, furnace, and that. Okay, I don't remember what this was for, but didn't I just have a third one? There we go. That makes the ejectors. Oh yeah, we need the ejectors too. It makes 8 of them. Well, okay. Oh, the ejector was next anyway. Alright, you just go in there. Alright, let's grab the next row of stuff here. Yeah, that'll be enough for now. Okay, what's next? The item router. Item router is down here. Yeah, that's right. I tried to cheat and fill the crafting recipe automatically, but guess I'll have to do it myself. Get that, and we got some plastic. Easy, easy, easy. We need a liquid router. Looks like a fluid duct. 3 more multimeters, or multimeters, depending on how you want to say them. Let's not fight over something like that. We got some plastic. We have liquid routers. All right, just banging through these. A lava fabricator. There it is. I can just do that with this guy. This is some blaze rods, magma creams, obsidian. You know, the basic stuff for all Mine Factory Reloaded. And we need an oil fabricator. I assume this makes oil, but this isn't something I've played with before. This is similar to the lava fabricator. We need obsidian and TNT this time. Alright. Drop those off. This looks like the auto jukebox. This looks like the enchantment router. This looks like the auto anvil. Block breaker. Let's see. We need the auto jukebox, which is a standard jukebox. Some plastic. Don't forget that plastic. And a machine frame. We need an enchantment router. Where is that guy? He is... here, yes. Redstone repeaters. A machine frame. Some plastic. And... I don't think the book matters, but a book. Enchantment router. I assume that's going to be for pumping things through pipes and separating them based on their enchantment, but that's a new one to me as well. The auto anvil, I believe, starts down here. There we go. 3 anvils. That makes sense for an auto anvil. And boom. And of course, the block smasher. Oh, that wasn't the placer, that was the smasher. Okay. So we need plastic sheets, machine frame, piston, 2 books, redstone reception coil, and 2 precision sledgehammers. These don't seem like they would be for smashing blocks, but I'm used to this mod pack, which makes the precision sledgehammer using plastic. Other mod packs use steel. That would make a bit more sense to me. Alright, so we'll do that, and we'll grab the last row of stuff here. Look at this, we're just cranking right through. I know we're just kind of running through all of this, but that's because this episode's getting awfully long, and I'd still like to chat a little bit. What are those? Dry rubber leaves. Okay. Anyway, no distractions. A red note block. Alright, we'll take a note block, a machine frame, 2 redneck cables, and 2 pieces of plastic. Wonderful. We need a block placer. It's down here somewhere. Auto brewer, fruit picker, no, block placer. 3 dispensers, those make perfect sense. Some plastic, and a redstone reception coil. Alright, we need a chunk loader. We need a mob router. Okay. I think I needed an extra part for the mob router. That's right, I needed the item router, or N item router. I didn't realize it made 8 at the time. And I believe it said I need a chronotyper. So let's go ahead and make a chronotyper. It takes 2 purple dyes for some reason, some emeralds for some reason, and some other pretty standard stuff. So we have a chronotyper. That goes here in our mob router recipe. Need a machine frame. We need iron bars. Orange dye for some reason. And plastic. And don't forget that item router. Alright. Now the hard one. Need a chunk loader. 2 tesseracts. Tesseract frame. A resonant energy cell. I'm sure you saw these sitting in there, but man, I am sorry to part with all of the work I put into these pieces here. These are expensive. I mean, not so expensive since I have everything I have, but still kind of expensive. And a chunk loader. That is it. That is the Mine Factory Reloaded quest. We are an MFR fan. Put that down in here. Is this epic? Better be epic. Oh no, those were only graders. Haha. And I'm gonna put this on. Alright. I hate to do it, but I'm just gonna put these in the same spot as a lot of the other machines that I have made solely for quests or one-time use. And I'm running out of room in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, these don't have to be in here. But where to go with them now? Right here. Perfect. Oh. Looks like they were made to fit there. Yes. That is... Those are the unsorted chests that came downstairs when I moved down here, and I never got around to sorting them. Those are our project chests. Those project chests are empty. But we have... Up. There we go. We have some stuff to open here. But let's chat about the future here in Agrarian Skies here for a moment. Good. We have more epic than we have greater. I like that. Eat some hearts on the way over to the tower. Tower is not tall enough to be considered a tower yet, I guess. But I'll continue building them, as I will continue farming our lettuce. I will continue gathering up. Consume to get an extra life. I'm trying. Hey. Hey now. $89 lives. I will continue building my tower. I will continue the go with the flow quests. The sewage for an epic bag is already 80% done completing. 45% done milk. 40% done mushroom soup. This I have not done yet. I need to work on the ethanol and the cryothium and the biofuel. There's a lot left to do. But I've been saying for a while that this is the last episode. So what are we to do? Well, from here on out, I will be streaming the rest of this series. If there is demand for it, perhaps those streams can be archived to YouTube, but that's undecided. Your best bet is to watch twitch.tv/truecam for updates. Follow me on there and you'll be notified when I go live. Keep an eye out and we'll get through the rest of this. We've gotten so much completed already. we're all done learning the Skyblock and steel-powered flight. And all the main quests, I'll consider the main quests: Hell's Kitchen, Bees and Trees, Wizardry, Hoarding, Go with the Flow. We're more than halfway done all of them. The end, I don't know exactly what we'll have to do for that, because there's a quest that hasn't opened up yet. Bragging rights, that will come with time. Thermal expansion. Most of this is relatively easy stuff. The compression dynamo, it just takes time, and that's the long, hard part. Putting in the time. There's a lot of idling. You have not, as YouTube viewers, you have not seen most of the time that goes into me playing, because most of it is just me sitting and waiting for machines to finish, or moving around barrels of cobble to make our job faster. So here's another 512 stacks of cobble. Instead of waiting for a machine to manually finish, I've been bringing this over here, back in the ugly behind-the-scenes hallway over here. And I've been infusing an extra 512 stacks of cobble into our compressed cobble gen maker. We are up to 2 sextuple compressed cobblestone, which both does and doesn't seem like a lot. That's a lot of cobble. That's over 1 million cobble right here in these 2 blocks. 620,000. No, I'm totally adding this up wrong. 1,062,882 cobblestone in those 2 blocks. It takes a long time to make that. I have 5 igneous extruders, all just pumping into the system. I've been taking these barrels when they fill up and introducing them into the system. So here's another 173 stacks soon enough. So when that's done, I'll move that barrel over. This is not the stuff that makes for good YouTube. Therefore, I do it behind the scenes. I do it off camera. Building this, you didn't want to watch me sit here and place all the blocks. I'm not that interesting to listen to talk. Listen to talking. However you would say that. What I have to say is not interesting enough to watch me build a floor. But completing the quests, that's fun. That can be interesting for a half hour here, 45 minutes there. So, we're going to do the rest of this off camera. Oh, I have to empty that out still. You're very, very welcome to come out and watch and join in and chat. That is what makes it interesting, being able to interact with the viewers. That's very much part of my decision to stream this, so that we can all discuss. Maybe I'll be sitting here working on something, and one of you will have a much better idea on how to do it. Great, I'll work on it. I'll give it a shot and see what happens. But that's just not going to happen here on YouTube. By the time you see an episode and comment on something, I've either worked on or completed the next episode. So, this will become streaming only as of now. As soon as I start streaming this, that's the series. To take the place of this on the channel, keep an eye out. It looks like we'll be doing Feed the Beast server for the 6 FPS team, and I'll turn that into my at least one of my main series. I don't know for sure if that's going to take the place of everything, but unfortunately with university I can't guarantee that I'll be streaming every day or playing 8 different series at a time. So all in all, I guess the best advice is to just keep an eye out. I can't tell you what the future holds because I don't know what the future holds. But check 6fpsnetwork.com. You can follow the blog there, follow the news, come down to 6fps on Reddit at reddit.com/r/6fpsnetwork, and you can chat and interact with us, and I'd be happy to hold a conversation with you there too. But for now, we have some bags to open. We have a good bag. And considering everything we've gotten out of Epic Bags, I'm not holding my breath on anything very awesome out of here, but we got another fishing rod. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring. Okay, well, the greater bags. I am hoping a little bit of good stuff comes out of the greater bag. So, got a Fortune 3 book. It's not so great, but, oh well. Paranoid Pyro, Protection 5, Protection 5, Protection 5, Protection 5. Why is the helmet named and nothing else? I don't know, but whatever. 16 Blood Stairs, that's not that great. A Tallow Golem, ooh, that's a nice one. Golems are always good. A Peacock Butterfly, alright, I can live with that. And a White Willow Sapling, ooh, new trees, that could be a lot of fun. Alright, let me get the Epic Bags opened here. So let me just make sure we have enough inventory room. No, I want that back. Okay. So, we'll get Flight. Okay. Decent, but that's what jetpacks were made for. Enderfish. A breeding pair of Enderfish. Okay, these are the Epic Bags, right? Yeah, okay, just checking. A stack of dirt. Okay, alright, well, I guess that is useful out here. We'll have 2 autonomous activators. Oh, they're handy, I can put them to good use. We'll get another magnet. Ooh, another magnet. Oh, I don't mind that at all. In case I have to turn that one in for that magnet quest later. We'll see. I don't know. But, ooh, a second magnet's awesome. An Efficiency 3 book? No. All the hives again. Yes. 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 Bees. Bees. These bees. These bees. Okay. Give me some more alveary stuff. Right now. No. Rune of Sacrifices. Nice, but it's not alveary stuff. And one more. Let's make it a good one. More flight. Oh, that wasn't that great. Oh well, guys. I do really hope you have enjoyed the series thus far. I do hope you will continue to enjoy it on Twitch. So come on out. Watch Twitch TV/TrueCam for updates and notifications of when I go live. And come out, join the fun, communicate, chat, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing right. For now, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, if you want updates of new videos. Tell your friends, and we will continue down this groovy gaming video journey we have begun. Until the next time, guys, this has been Agrarian Skies. I have been TrueCam, and you have been awesome. Keep on gaming, everyone.